I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
So welcome back to the channel, fam. Hi, I'm Lita and I read cards. So we're gonna do a reading that is near and dear to my heart. I actually did it for myself. Um, it's gonna be, do they still disagree with you even after they've passed on? There are a lot of things that people disagree with you doing while they're alive. And you find yourself sometimes like, damn, if only they really understood what it was about. I don't think they would hate it so much. I don't think they would be so upset about the situation, right? And a lot of times that's very true. But some of you may never find out. And here's an opportunity for you to find out. I'm going to go on and lay out the four groups as I'm talking to you about it, but I'll give you a prime example. So many of you know that I tell you that my abilities are inherited. Okay, my mother had a lot of natural abilities, but that's it. She just kept them as natural. She didn't hone those skills. She didn't practice at all. Okay, although she may have passed down quite a few. I guess like what some people would call old wives' tales or superstitions. She definitely taught me symbols to look for, but my mother was not practicing. So when I grew up and I became practicing, it kind of bothered her. She was really involved in Christianity at the time. Um, I like to tell you honestly, though, in the last 10 to 15 years, she did a lot of studying. And there was a long period of time she did a lot of studying with me in Hebrew. And her viewpoints changed a lot. A lot of people don't know that, but it did. But I always wondered, did she ever reach the level of being comfortable with um, my practices? Okay, I know she was okay with my card reading. She wasn't at first. She got over that, but I wanted to know, and I looked, and she actually did, and the message from her was that my practices actually keep us connected. It keeps her in a place where she's able to constantly communicate with me, and I'm happy about that because I tell you guys all the time how much I miss her. And I do feel her around all the time. We are able to communicate. It doesn't change the fact that I would just love to just look in her face and laugh with her and, hug her and tell her that I love her one more time. But I will settle for what we have because a lot of people don't have that, and it is extremely comforting to me. So, what I wanted to offer to you guys today is a little bit of comfort, okay? I want you to think about something that you and someone that passed away, that y'all had a disagreement over, or they just didn't understand about you, and we're going to figure out now that they have moved on, do they still take the same stance? That's what our first card is going to be. And then the three cards that come after it is going to explain. It's a statement from them. Okay, it's an explanation. So I want to take a moment. Well, y'all see the groups 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all know what this is, all right? I want to take a moment. I want to thank everyone that has subscribed to the channel thus far. You guys are the GOATs. If you find yourself watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel as of yet, I ask the same question every video. Why the fuck not? It's free, it's fun, and we're getting facts. Okay, fam? Alright, so hopefully you guys have picked your group by now because I just want to get into this one. This is something I'm really interested in. I love doing readings for you guys concerning people that have crossed over. And one of my strongest gifts has to do with the dead. So I'm more comfortable doing these. Okay. So let's move right on into group number 1. So group number 1. Do they still disagree? Do they still feel the same way? Are they still opposed to you even after passing over? And we have time out. The number at the top of the card is 22. So I'm going to tell you what timeout means. Timeout means hold up, hold up, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Whatever it is you're thinking, they want you to just stop. Hold up, wait a minute. Because you two are actually mirroring each other in some way, or their viewpoints mirror yours now. It's the same. 22 is a gateway number. It's one of those numbers that have to do with being a portal or passing in between gateways. So let's see the message and let's see if I can get you a little more information. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so let me tell you what's going on here. The reason why they're telling you time out, hold on, time out, is because they have been actively trying to send you a message about this subject. Okay, it's looking to me as if this subject really separated the two of you. It caused a lot of anxiety and stress, nightmares, things like that. It is looking to me as if like the person that has crossed over is either a mother, a grandmother, or someone that you would consider a mother figure. It could be the mother of your kids, but to me it's looking more like a mother because we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is to me still showing the reflection that I told you I see up here. This is a younger reflection, this is an older reflection, so it could be your child, it could be your younger sibling, older sibling, or a parent figure, meaning, grandmother, aunt, things like that. Okay. No, they don't oppose you anymore. Whatever it is, they don't oppose you anymore. They are joining in with you on this thing because it has to be whatever it is, whatever your opinion was, whatever you were doing, they agree with you because whatever it is that you were doing, it needs to be done to slay the demons in your line. Okay? Do you want me to give another message? Okay. Whoever this is does. Hold on. I don't know what deck they want to use, y'all. I wish I could swing this over and show you the decks. I probably could. I don't want to mess up the view, though. I don't know what deck you want. Why would you want that deck? I hate that deck. Well, it's not my choice. The Motivation Manifesto cards. And they're saying two of them. These cards are really long, but I'm going to do it because I'm obliging because they came through for the message. Give me your messages, please. Oh, I know it's got to be two. Okay, I get it. It has to be two because of the 22, because of the mirroring. It has to be two. All right, are y'all ready? Here's your personal message, okay? We cannot timidly wait for everything to fall in our laps. We will receive only as we rise and march, for destiny turns its ear to those without fear. That's you slaying your fears, your demons here, okay? And the second message says, the white space of a free day seems unfathomable because we have become hypnotized by a false but compelling need to respond to all the needs of others. Okay, so this is a real solid message. What they're saying is that while they were around still, what they thought about what you were doing was keeping you from doing what you were supposed to be doing. Okay. Hence another point in our timeout. Stop worrying about what I'm thinking, okay? Because we need you to be strong enough and brave enough to push past your fears, okay? And break this spell. I told you, this is a nightmare card. So maybe the message is more so not about sleeping nightmares, but waking nightmares, the things that keep us trapped, the things that keep us from moving forward, the things that cast false spells that make us believe we're in one place when we're in another. This can't be done when it could easily be done, things like that. So their message to you is get off your ass and get it done. Stop worrying about what they think. Stop worrying about what anyone else thinks. And if it helps you to know, they back you up. And they've been sending you the message since they crossed over that they back you up. They have put their stamp on. They've put their money down on it. And that's cosmic exchange, okay? When I say money, all I mean is currency. All I mean is energy. They have stamped what you're doing from the other side, okay? So you have a mirror of support on the other side, all right? So you have double energy working on it. They want you to push through and get it done. I don't know what it is that you're doing, but get it done. Okay, that's the message for you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Group 1. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And let's move right on into Group number 2. So Group number 2. Group number 1 had extra messages and stuff. They made me pull out a certain deck that I don't like, but it turned out perfectly. Let's see how yours comes along. Okay, so you want to know if this person that has passed on is still opposed to what you were doing or what you were thinking. Okay, let's see. We have leaping in love. No, they are not. We have a 7 card, which has to do with divinity. No, they are not. They are with you. They are pushing you forward. This is very interesting because this is very similar to the last message. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this before we get started. For those of you that think all of these are going to be yes, and maybe they do, I'm going to tell you, in reality, no, people don't cross over and everything is settled and they agree with everything that you're doing. They don't. Sometimes you're doing some fuck shit and you was doing some fuck shit and they still don't go for it. Okay. All right. So let's see. What is the message from this so I can understand better? We have the Queen of Cups. We have the 10 of Wands. And we have the Queen of Wands. Leaping in love. Is this a love message? This is about somebody that is, oh, no. Don't say that. Don't say that. This is a message about somebody two-timing. Oh, this is a message about somebody that was two-timing, okay? And they decided to move forward with the new person, okay? The old person, we have the Queen of Cups, and she's actually holding a fish. So I'm assuming maybe the old person you had a family with, possibly children or whatever. But the relationship was just very burdensome. It's like you just couldn't move any further. It's like you were trying to work through this situation. You were trying to get ahead. You were trying to make things be peaceful and beautiful. But it was just too much. It was too much responsibility on you. You were carrying more of the burden of the relationship than your partner, and it weighed you down. And you decided to lay it all down except for one wand. One wand is an ace of wand. An ace of wand is new passions, new beginnings. And look who else is holding a wand. The Queen of Wands. This is whomever caught your attention. They did not catch your attention by accident. We have a life-changing or pattern-changing lizard. We also have a familiar here. Yeah, this person is actually brought to you by an ancestor, or or passed on friend or relative, because it could be a friend, because we have the familiar here. It may not necessarily be a family member, but whoever it is, they had everything to do with pushing this person in your life, and they actually legitimately pushed this motherfucker into your life, okay, so that you could leap forward in love, okay? Just because you were suffering. And I'm not, before people get all upset, I am not calling the other partner anything. I don't know enough about the other partner, but what I do know is that these two were not equally yoked, okay? And also, and I just got to be real with you, water sign women tend to be very moody, and I just feel like, in looking at this card maybe this person was upset or hurt about something, and they weren't able to come out of that hurt. I see that a lot in water sign women. And maybe you were just, well, water sign men too. I apologize. I heard it. But you were trying really hard to carry the burdens. You were really trying hard to fix things, to do things. And because they were upset and they feel like you need to do everything alone now to prove it. Yeah, I get it, but it doesn't work that way. I do get the mindset, but it just doesn't work that way, right? If you were to join companies, and I'm constantly um, referring romantic relationships um, to be treated the same way as working relationships, okay, or businesses, corporations, all right. Uh, I'm sorry about all the beeping, guys. I have a new app to record with, and it doesn't block my messages. I may have to block them myself because how do I silence them? Okay, hold on. All right, so I silenced them because otherwise it'll just keep going on us. My kids and I have a group chat, okay, and they're adults, so you can imagine that group chat be jumping. All right, okay, so let me get back to what I was saying. Oh my God, that did not silence it. I did hit silence. Let me try again. Okay, let's see if it works this time. If it doesn't, it's just because of my app. I'm sorry, guys. But what I was saying is okay, so if you have two corporations and y'all decide to merge together, right? And let's say corporation B does some real shady shit, okay? But you feel like it's more beneficial for you two to stay together than it is for you to separate yourself from corporation B, right? For whatever reason. You can't then say, Corporation B, you need to fix all of this so that we can get back together and get back right. You can't, because you two are tied together. You share responsibility. They may have things that they need to fix concerning this situation that only they can fix, but it is your place to support and also do what you can to get things back to normal. Unfortunately, in relationships, we feel like, oh, you fucked it up, so you got to fix it, and it's just not the way it goes. It's just not the way it goes, and it broke down you, okay? And whoever this is that you're asking about, they have your back. They have your back. They're around. You see signs from them as animals. Mostly cats though. Mostly cats. Could be lizards. So I don't know why, but ladybugs. I just keep hearing ladybugs. Somebody in particular, it's ladybugs. It could be many of you in particular. I don't know, but ladybugs. But the point is that this person that you're asking about, no, they don't disagree with this situation. They actually put it in motion, which is why it says sleeping in love. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading, group 2. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. It was very interesting and very fun. And let's move right on into group number 3. So group number 3. Oh, I got the hiccups. There's something that you and someone that passed away had a disagreement about. They opposed you, what you were doing and what you were thinking. And you want to know, do they still feel that way now that they passed on? Let's see the answer. Free falling. Now, I'm going to tell you. This is a no, they don't disagree, but this is a you're on your own. You do what you want to do. The number at the top is A5, which has to do with change. So what they are acknowledging is that this is something that you're doing because you need to do it. It has everything to do with setting up the change in your life. Okay, so no, they're not in opposition, but they don't support either. Okay, it is what it is. This is an it is what it is situation. Let's see, what is the message. We have the 4 of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, whatever this is leads to truth and love. Okay, it leads to celebrations. What they're saying is, in particular, is there's someone that you're talking about joining up with. For some reason, I don't feel like this has anything to do with this message, but it could. If the question is about a relationship, okay? If they thought maybe you were moving too fast, if they thought this person wasn't the right person for you, then the free falling means go ahead, fall in love, be free. This is a good place for you. And the message is partnering up or celebrating this relationship is what you need to do, because it is just so full of truth and communication and love. If it's not, what they do want to tell you is that coming soon, right? Coming soon is a celebratory period. There is some truth that is coming into you message wise, and it is concerning love, a true love situation. This does not necessarily mean romantic love. They're telling me it could have to do with the love of a child, because the two birds here for some reason is saying like the arrival of a child, also lying together with this Four of Wands. So for some of you it's a marriage, some of you it's a just a significant love relationship, but for some of you it's actually the arrival of a new heir, a new child, a new niece or nephew, a new grandchild, something like that. Okay, yeah. But do y'all have any other messages? Nope, this group doesn't have any other messages. Whoever it is, they're pretty tight-lipped. They're to the point. It is what it is. Like I said, the main message is it is what it is. I don't have time to be disagreeing with you. I understand the order of things. Things are working out the way they should. All right. So number 3, I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. I'm gonna clear their energy just because they're so blunt. And we're gonna move right on into group number 4. So group number 4. You were doing something or you were thinking something, and this person totally opposed it before they passed away. Now that they've passed away, you wonder, do they still feel the same way? Let's see their answer. Hasta la vista, baby. Okay. The number at the top of this is 52, which moves into a 7, which is divinity. I'm gonna tell you, the first thing I heard is I'm in a whole nother realm doing, I don't want to say it like that, doing all types of godlike things in godlike realms. Okay, I'm not really worried about it, but I'm gonna see you soon. I'm gonna see you soon, and I can't wait to see you then. But I am not consumed with anything that's going on here. I have moved on. Let's see the message. Yeah, we have the 3 of Wands, we have the 2 of Swords, and we have the 3 of Cups. Listen, let me tell you something. They have absolutely moved on. They are blocked from having an opinion, from having a view, from having any of these things really concerning what you're doing right now, but they do know that the two of you link up again. Now, what I will say is a lot of people think that when you pass away, everyone goes to the same place. That's not true. No, it's not just a heaven and hell. That's not true. There are many workstations. Some people work, some people get to rest and relax, it just depends on what you're doing, right? But whatever this person is doing, they are not in a position to really be watching what you're doing all the time. I'm actually reaching out to be able to contact this person, and they're glad, because it allows them to say this to you. They await the day that the two of you see each other again, and there will be a celebration when you two see each other again. But what they want you to know is that I was wrong in saying that they don't care about what's going on with you in this realm. They just don't have the access to it right now, okay? So, just don't even worry about that, because they're not worried about it. It's just not what they're worried about. They're more worried about when they see you again. That's all they look forward to, when they are able to be with you again, and they will be with you again, okay? So I apologize for the early on message. Wires crossed a little bit. Okay, I'm going to give you a message from here too. Make it good. Okay. All right, y'all ready? Ooh, hold on, I got to sneeze too. You want to come out? Oh, I'm going to tell you, it's one of those ones that's just sitting there. Oh, maybe it's not going to come out. Okay, all right. It's not going to come out. Our greatest personal power is the ability to take over our impulses and direct our minds to choices and commitments that will serve us, okay? So the only message that they really want to get across to you is that this is your life and you do what you want to do. But don't be impulsive and make choices that serve you, okay? All right. Oh, gosh. Some of you know about those sneezes and channeling. I hope you enjoyed this message. Group 4. Was that? I did do 4 groups. Did I call that group 3 and it was group 4? I apologize, guys, if I did. But I hope you enjoyed that message, group 4. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And that's going to conclude today's readings. Let me clear out the energy really quick, and I want to give. I feel like I got a word I want to give. I know that the emotions that we feel when someone moves on are very, very complicated. Okay? But just know that love exists always across all expanses, okay? And no matter the disagreements, whether the disagreement still lies across barriers, realms, and dimensions, the love always exists too. So just know, wherever they are, your love is connected to them and their love is still connected to you. All right. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time.